Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Heavy Arms Zero, aka Forward aka Silver Lightning, in the Destiny Gundam. Heavy sent this to me a little bit before I got around with the Destiny Gundam myself, and I was grateful for that because I knew I would have a chance to run it at some point, even if I wanted to go first, which I did. But yeah, it's a fun suit. It has tools for pretty much every occasion, and you can do a lot with it. And yeah, I think my favorite things about it are probably the Palma Fiocchina weapon, which has a range of 0 and does cause, I believe, knockdown. And those beam boomerangs that the other Destiny just hit heavy with because they are ranged melee, which means they can interrupt an awful lot of attacks. And they are also very steerable. So yeah, it's a fun suit, and of course it is a flap booster suit. So yeah, it's got a lot going on, and reasonably manageable. I think it also does have a beam shield, so it can make with the parries as the situation warrants. And yeah, like I said, just a lot of fun things to do with it. It also has the max performance mode that just activated for heavy, which changes your melee attack and ups your damage a little bit. I think it might actually impart a little extra range to the Destiny finger weapon as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I can say, what can I say? I had another thought about this thing, but it's gone. It'll show up again at some point. But yeah, the downswing changes from a multi-hit swing to that big single smack when you're in max performance mode. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It has the Deuterian beam feature, which basically means that your thrusters cool down faster if you are in range of an allied checkpoint, which is really neat. And big swing, and that is it for the GPO2. Sorry because somebody got knocked down, but yeah, I'm amazed nobody else tagged him while he was doing that. But of course, everything else in the area got blown up, so that'll work. Again, I am not surprised if other people have much better situational awareness than I do. That's just kind of a thing. But like I said before, I understand with the Deuterian beam setup why, especially at high costs, it has become more common for one team or other to take every single point, which is most definitely better than the alternative of taking no points, which is just really kind of irritating. See, yeah, Heavy got like 500 health back, I think, after having a chance to repair, but just decided to jump back into it, which makes sense because, yeah, just keep yourself out of the action too long, and you're going to cost the team more points than just your own if if you're away and the team gets outnumbered. Like, may as well prevent a wipe. But yeah, got some good damage in, and yeah, scores are relatively even. But yeah, definitely, I think a good call. Team's a little bit spread out, but yeah, like I said, you can see they have captured all but one of the points. And unless somebody is actually over at B in a support type suit, usually not a lot of action over there. It's usually on the far side of the map in that general vicinity. Oh, nice use of the aerial melee there. And good use of the shield smack to finish that off. And I need to make sure I'm actually on the mic so that my volume varies as little as possible. I should know how this stuff works after all these years of both doing this and a podcast, but good days and bad days of the brain. Like, man. Yeah, good days and bad days of the brain. That's pretty much my life, so I'll go with that. And let's see, yeah, that is the last of the points, and hey, there was fighting over here, so yeah. Yep, stay close, good advice. Yeah, like everybody kind of needs to be in the same place here, because yeah, getting split up, especially on a map as big as this, very bad. Especially here where just so many things can put out tremendous amounts of damage. And if any two things with good weapons corner any of your teammates, you are then at a numerical disadvantage for a minute. Good aerial melee there. And let's see, yep, sent sorry because grazed grazed number 1 there, who is in, I think it's Namaxa. I should know that, but okay. Again, there's 500 little icons that are blue, yellow, and red, and I don't always remember them all. Let's see, that's a good shot there. And what else we got? Good shot there. Yeah, just one of the things that it has taken a long time for me to get used to with flap booster suits, which I'm pretty sure a lot of other people got used to sooner. Oh, did tag the shield with that swing. Nice. Is that you kind of have to interrupt what you're doing to fire most of your weapons in the air. Like you have to take you have to release boost to be able to fire most of the Destiny Gundam's guns in the air. I think you don't have to do that for the aerial melee and beam boomerang, but yeah, definitely the ranged weapons will not fire if you are still in the air boosting. So, yeah, it really is just a matter of context, which I'm not always good at doing quickly. But again, it's a skill that more and more suits need because of the prevalence now of flap booster. So it is something I am gradually getting good at, or better, I'll say. Like you saw with the Methus video, it only took me 8 years, but I finally more or less have the knack of hover suits on a good day. So, yeah, by the time this game is over with, and who knows how many years, I will probably finally have flap booster down to a science. Ooh, good tackle by the GPO2. It knew exactly what was happening. It's an MLRS, so it does have type advantage, but that only matters so much when somebody is smacking you with every melee weapon in the world and you're a support. See, yep. Max performance is over, so that was the multi-hit downswing. It's funny. It always bothered me when way back when the various home versions of Street Fighter II post the original came out, that Bison's Psycho Crusher did not hit 6 times like it did in the arcade. But it turns out that was like tremendously overpowered, and in Japan, that got patched out like almost immediately. I believe in the U.S., I'm not sure anything was done about it until Turbo hit. But yeah, I just, that thing which I thought was a feature was nerfed intentionally because it was just too much. But yeah, that was a good round. But yeah, that's kind of what the multi-hit melee on Destiny's Sword reminds me of. Like if it ever gets nerfed, it's going to hit like a couple less times, I'm certain. But let's see. Yep, top score 6605 out of 16,000, 172,000 damage. Really nice. And 8-2, yeah. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I get a model of the Destiny Gundam. I've said that before, I know, but like I said, just the MS in action has part fall off problems, so I'm sure there's a better version of it now. Of course, the Legend Gundam just came out, so I don't know, I don't know where we're at with modern versions of most Destiny suits. Keep wanting to get the high grade Dom Trooper though too, because I always like that redesign.